Welcome to MarcusG.tv. I'm Chef Marcus Giuliano. I'm a chef on a mission. Today's mission is salmon. And did you know that Jamie Oliver is promoting genetically modified foods? Yes, Jamie Oliver, the healthy chef, is promoting genetically modified foods. Well, that's how it appeared to seem. I was on the Verlasso website. Verlasso is a salmon farm in southern Chile, and they are the first ones to get the nod from Monterey Bay Aquarium to be a better choice. And there's no other farmed salmon in the world right now, salmon farm, that's actually gotten that nod. And the reason why they've gotten that nod is because they're using a genetically modified food, which means they're not depleting the wild stocks of fish in the ocean. See, it takes 2 to 1, 3 to 1, up to 4 to 1 ratio of wild caught fish to go into 1 pound of salmon. So of course, all salmon farms, this is why salmon farms are not sustainable. I don't care if they're from the Faroe Islands, I don't care if they're from Scotland, I don't care if they're from wherever. That's the one major issue, is they don't conserve the wild stocks of fish, and they've gotten these ratios down a little bit, and some of them have gotten them down by putting pig parts and chicken byproducts into their feed. This is acceptable in Europe now. The European Union has allowed this to happen. So you don't know if there's pig parts in your salmon, and people are grossed out when I tell them. Well, Verlasso in southern Chile has figured out a way to say, well, we're not going to harvest the fish, we're going to genetically modify a fungus. Yes, genetically modify a fungus that goes in, that we can feed the fish, right? Most of us are opposed to genetically modified foods, but the salmon, that's okay. Just pump the salmon. So I'm on Verlasso's Facebook page, you know, going and looking through things, and of course they throw some chefs on there that are doing some stuff with salmon. So Jamie Oliver's on there, right? Predominantly posted Jamie Oliver says this, this, and this. So it appears that Jamie Oliver is using Verlasso salmon. So like, scratch my head, I'm like, is he promoting something that's mainstays of genetically modified foods? So of course I did some further research, and Verlasso simply just took chefs like Martha Stewart, Nigella Lawson, Jamie Oliver, just sort of grabbed recipes, salmon recipes off of their websites, and just took them and put them on their website, and was like saying, hey, look what so-and-so is doing with salmon and this and that. In reality, it looks like, it appeared that I'm like, oh my gosh, Jamie Oliver's like pimping out the salmon, right? Turns out he wasn't. So it really got me riled up. But there are a lot of chefs out there that are buying into this Verlasso salmon of feeding them a genetically modified fungus. So of course, another issue is wild salmon are meant to eat their natural diet, right? Well, soy's not in there, chicken byproducts, pig byproducts, grains like soy, as I first mentioned, is a big mainstay, which is genetically modified as well. So whether it's Verlasso or any salmon farming company, chances are they are using genetically modified parts, crops, ingredients that go into the feed via soy. Soy is a very common ingredient. And in the ocean, wild salmon don't eat this. Wild salmon eat a much different diet. So the issue is farm salmon. They say all these farm salmons are sustainable now. Yes, true, the farm salmon industry has come a long way, but there's still major flaws in the whole system. There's major flaws. It's like cattle. You know, they come up with all this technology on how to grow corn and this and that, and how to make corn better and feed it to the cattle. Well, the issue is cattle aren't supposed to be eating corn to begin with, right? Their natural diet is grass. So they've created a lot of problems with high technology in the wrong direction. The same thing with the salmon farms. It's the wrong direction. Why aren't we taking our resources and figuring out how to preserve wild salmon? And they all claim that, oh, you know, we're saving wild salmon. Schooner Bay is famous for this. Another wild salmon saved. Wrong, Schooner Bay. More wild salmon are being killed every year. When you look, go to my website, nofarmedsalmon.com, because of the consequences of putting the salmon farms close to shore in the regions where there's wild salmon. The baby fish swim through these and get attacked by the lice that are infested in the salmon farms. These salmon are too small, these fries are too small, they don't have scales yet, so the lice attach onto them and they're doomed at that point. They're doomed. You know, they're saying that 60% of salmon fry coming out of the streams that are swimming on the coast to go out into the ocean are getting attacked with lice. That's it, 60% right there gone, because we're into raising some farmed salmon. So we're in the wrong direction with the way that we're farming salmon in general. So when I hear every time I hear of a salmon farm that says, oh, they're sustainable, this and that, and this and that, I look it up, I can find loopholes in the way that they're doing their salmon, because it's impossible to have a truly certified sustainable salmon that's done the right way, because it's an oxymoron. It doesn't happen. And Faroe Island salmon's the biggest push lately. In one of my next videos, it's one of the most contaminated salmons out there, according to some of the studies. And recent news, as of not a month ago, it's contaminated. You're eating this contaminated fish. Some governments say don't eat this fish at all, and maybe eat 1/2 portion a month at most. But yet, chefs are serving it, chefs are buying into it, and we don't. It's a shame. It's a shame what's happening here. So, bottom line was Jamie Oliver was not pimping out Verlasso salmon, but Verlasso salmon kind of misled in the marketing, the way they were marketing. So it kind of seemed like, oh, Jamie Oliver's on our Facebook page, right? So that's not the case. So what are your thoughts on farmed salmon? What do you think? I'm Chef Marcus Giuliano. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and pass it on. Thanks.